A fun festival celebrating Filipino heritage is happening in Vallejo this month. It is called Pista Sa Nayon, and here to tell us about the festival, co-chairs Rochelle del Rosario and Jenny Mojica. Thank you for being here. Tell us about what we can expect.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us, Anne. Our goal with this year's Pista Sa Nayon is to ensure that we are growing our sense of community here throughout the city of Vallejo. Throughout the entire month of June, we have events, a skate day in the park for our youth to join. We have a storytelling and holo making day for the parents and kids. We definitely also have a celebration on the 18th at the Mare Island Coal Sheds. And we have an opportunity also to meet some MMA fighters who were born and raised here in the city of Vallejo, along with, so many other opportunities for our community, not just within Vallejo, but all throughout the Bay Area to come and join and attend.
And tell us a little bit about the history of this festival. How was the idea born and how has it evolved over the years?
So the festival has actually been a part of our Vallejo tradition for about 35 years. And so this year's approach is a little bit different because, coming out of the pandemic and all of the risks and challenges, back in January, we just had the Omicron spike. And so we wanted to still find a way to keep our culture and our tradition strong in Vallejo. And we opened it up for a different approach and strategy, which invited the community to submit a proposal, an idea, if they were a small business, if they were a youth who dreamed of having a skate day to be a cool thing, or, a day party with reggae music, or just having, something to look forward to. But it was an idea taking that into a real thing. And so to our surprise, we received over 50 submissions. And as a result, we approved 15 different events. So Rochelle did highlight some of those different events. And it's open, it's including and inviting for everyone. If you know the Filipino culture, we're a very hospitable and welcoming culture. And so we're very proud to be part of the Bay Area and to offer this in a different way that really spans across the whole month to different and really caters to different comfort levels. So if you want to join something virtual, or you're ready to get out, or you're still like, I'm not too sure, I'm gonna maybe join this smaller event or go to the career panel online, we wanted to be, sensitive and mindful to that and open up those opportunities across the month.
And it looked like you're also trying to span the generations, as you've said.
Yeah, one of the most important things to us is to really bridge and include all of our generations. So the elders, our aunties and our uncles have led, this tradition in Vallejo for so many years. And we want to bring all of us together. And it's really beautiful to see the youth at the forefront of these events. It's just so exciting. And then we also have the elders who join us. We're learning QR codes, we're making short videos and really amplifying the events to invite the Bay Area to join us. But you're right, part of that tradition and culture really includes all those generations, our X, our Ys, and our Zs.
Now, you also mentioned the importance of bringing together people, but also doing it at their comfort level. Can you talk a little bit more about some of the different options for some of the activities? I know some of them will be virtual, some of them will be in person. What would you really like to see people take advantage of?
Yeah, so some of the events are really specific, but inclusive. So, we have mentioned like a partnership at our second Friday Vallejo Art Walk, where we have music and vendors, but there's a big art community in Vallejo. A lot of talent was born and still lives here in town. That one's exciting and open outdoors. We also have like a Filipino story time at the library, a partnership there where, smaller for the kids. It's, I think, about 40 slots. They RSVP and can join and listen to story time, followed by making a very common summertime, like slushy dessert called halo halo, is going to be a good one to join. Martial arts, smaller class, but teaching culture and through martial arts and fighting styles. The cultural festival, another one that's kind of big and outdoor, but still smaller than what we used to have at the waterfront. That used to be like 15,000 people. And our reggae day party is also outdoor. Beautiful band out of San Francisco, Native Elements, is been around and has even a cultural song by Anihan, which means coming together. And that coming together is important for us. The virtual panels, again, are a nice way to expose our youth and our young adults to experts. So we've got clinical therapists, we have professional signed athletes that are going to be available for the youth to talk to, and understand what went into these professions as I explore my journey in the career world.
So many different aspects of the festival. What do you want people to take away as far as learning about Filipino culture? Maybe somebody who hasn't had a lot of exposure to it, because even if you're heavily involved or not at all, everybody's invited.
We want you to come join and celebrate with us, because Pista Sa Nayon is a celebration of Filipino independence and our accomplishments. And so, this is our opportunity to celebrate with everyone, everyone in the community, but in a way that makes you feel comfortable. We definitely, don't, if you're not comfortable going out into a huge crowd, we definitely have all these smaller opportunities for individuals to join us.
One event I did want to mention, we have a shop and play that's led by 3 of our youth. I forgot to highlight, but I don't want to miss giving them a shout out. They've been at the forefront of planning a huge, kids zone where it's really tailored to the children, jump houses, crafts, learning Filipino script. Babayin is what it's called. But there's also a DJ, like music and vendors who are having food and clothing. And all of our events are on our website. So VallejoPistaSaNayon.com. You'll see a calendar there. You can volunteer. Our team is amazing. You learn, you grow. We have a lot of fun.
Okay, so many opportunities to jump right in and get a taste of that culture. Jenny and Rochelle, we appreciate your time today. And if you want to find out more about the festival, visit VallejoPistaSaNayon.com.